Out of 257 pupils population at the Kpandu primary school at the North East Gonja District of the Savannah region, only 33 come to school regularly. Hunger has driven them out of school. Their parents say unpredictable rainfall pattern has affected their farming business, so they are unable to provide 3 square meals to their children. In today's edition of Ghana Schools of Shame, my colleague Jojo Kobina looks at how school feeding impacts class attendance.
From afar, everything looks good at Kpandu DA Primary School in the North East Gonja District of the Savannah region.
All right, you are welcome to Kpandu KG Primary Basic School. Here is KG2. My name is Madam Rita Enima. I'm the facilitator for KG2 here. After the Easter holidays, when we came back from the house, children have not been coming to school. Tuesday, only one child who came. Today, only one person who is in. Due to poor parental assistance in the community here, most of the children come to school without eating. When you ask the parents, they will complain they don't have money to cater for their hours. So now, actually, I'm having the total number of 11 students in the class.
They don't feed them. So always, when they are in school, for some short period of time, they will say, oh, we are hungry, we want to go home, because there is no feeding in the school.
Parents here disagree that they are unwilling to support their children. They argued that they built the school, provided furniture, and even paid teachers before the government intervened. The school management committee chairman said their farming business has failed because of unpredictable rainfall, so they are unable to feed their families.
Last time, my son needed a coin, but I shouted at him because I had no money. I was annoyed. I yelled. It spoilt my day. How come I could not give my child just a coin? It broke my heart. Some men are even committing suicide. But I won't do that. We don't have money. Times are really hard.
We,
the parents of Kpandu, built the school. At the time we built the school, we farmed and everything was good.
The few children here say they are also hungry and wish they stayed at home.
Well, let's have a reaction on this particular story by speaking to Wedad Saibu, who is joining us on this. Wedad, grateful for joining us here. I mean, this is a very heartbreaking story. How can we really go about it, you know, in trying to solve this challenge to get more children to go to school?
Good evening to your cherished viewers. I'm very honored to be part of this discussion. Just to state that what we have witnessed in this video is not just an isolated case up here. There are several such cases in most of the communities that we work in. And it is really saddening to see that a country that actually, as it were, have a school feeding program as one of the poor intervention program is actually having children dropping out of school or playing truancy because of lack of feeding. And for us, it is important that, I mean, this actually highlights the importance of the school feeding program and the fact that most communities that are in need of it are not really fully covered. So for me, I think that, yes, government with all its good intentions have earmarked the program, I mean the school feeding program, as part of the 2018-2030 strategic sector plan. And we appreciate that. We appreciate all the good work that the government is doing. But as you can see, there's a lot to be done in this regard because a lot of communities that really deserve this program are not covered. Even for some, or for those that are covered, it is still also bedeviled with some teething challenges. In some areas, the provision is not frequent due to so many reasons, either the shortages of food supplies or the kitchen facilities are not really put up to support these interventions. It actually forced a lot of parents, because the intervention with all its good intention is meant to support children from poor households. So it means that for children who really need it, it actually means that they are coming from places where their parents cannot afford the hot square meal for them. So that is why for most of these children in these communities, they will drop out from school or will not even have the zeal to go to school because they feel that when they go at a point in time in the course of the learning period, they would, when they feel hungry, they will not be able to get food.
So are you calling for a better targeting of beneficiaries, or what is it that you think will make this more efficient and beneficial to these people?
Yeah, that is one of it, better targeting communities that really deserve it, because the way it is implemented right now, as I've indicated earlier, most of the communities that really deserve it do not have it. So it is about the government really identifying and doing that proper targeting, reaching out to communities and widening the coverage, because I know for a fact that most of the communities that are currently covered also equally deserve it. So it means that the coverage is not sufficient enough. There's still more to be done.
But wait, does the solution only lie in the hands of government?
Not necessarily. As you can see, even, in some other communities.
All right, so we are still having a chat on the school feeding program and how in some schools that are even beneficiaries, they still are not able to get enough supplies, leading to some children staying out of school. You heard a story of Kpandu where out of the many children, only a few are able to go to school because parents say the irregular rainfall pattern has affected their farming businesses and therefore they are not able to support these children to always be in school. Wade, who is with an NGO working in the northern part of Ghana, suggests that government has to widen the beneficiaries.